Hey everybody, welcome back to the craft room. I am so glad that you could join me. If things look a little bit different, they are. Right after yesterday's video, I decided that I wanted that cabinet out of here. That big brown cabinet with the doors that I used to have my yarn in. It's now sitting out of the hallway. I have a whole... Oh, I did put stuff in it too, by the way. It's still mine, just in a different room. But I have a whole lot more room now here in my craft room. Yes, my face is a little shiny because I am hot and I'm sweaty. Even though I got the fan blowing on me, I'm still warm. But anyway, I thought I would stop by and show you a couple of more finished hats that I have accomplished. With it being so hot and just terrible hot here. I know it's like this most areas of the country, but we don't live in deep freeze air conditioning temperatures. Our air conditioner can barely keep up with the current temperatures, so we tend to stay a little bit warm and within a few inches of the fan. But I have gotten a few items finished. I have 3 hats here that I would like to show you. This first one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was what was left over from that dragon egg dice bag that I made. Got this one right here. I think it needs a little bit more on the bottom, but I do believe it'll probably be alright because it just barely comes to the bottom of my ears. So it should be alright for a preschooler. And this is, I don't remember the colorway, but this is an I Love This Yarn hat. The next one I have is a little bit small for me, but it will go over my head. This is the last half of that Sweet Shop Red Hot, I believe is what it was called. The other half of it I made an Addie hat with. But here's this. Started out with the red and white variegated and went into the orange, bright orange actually. And I'm impressed. My phone is doing an amazing job at not blowing out the color. That looks pretty true. Maybe I'll have to use my phone more often. And then the last one I made, I'm just going to go ahead and stick these right into my bucket. The last one that I made, I don't know what happened. It's more of a slouchy hat on me than a stocking hat. But I follow the directions as normal, like I always do, using the same hook and the same pattern and everything. Maybe it's because it was warm and I didn't want the yarn to stick to my fingers, so I wasn't holding it near as tight. But this is another I Love This yarn color. This is, I believe, City Beat. And I did the ribbed hat all the way from the top clear down, and then I did a half double crochet, couple row brim. Well, like I said, it's more of a slouchy on me than a stocking hat, but maybe one of the teachers will like to have this hat and wear it, or maybe one of the kids that has a lot of bushy hair or something like that will be able to wear this hat. I'm sure it will definitely get put to use one way or another, whether it's a teacher or a student. So I will, and yes, I know there's a tail, but it is also going in my bucket, and I believe that puts me down to about 34 hats, if I remember correctly. When I finished my scrappy hat, what was it? It's a kind of like chopped but with yarn. When I finished that at the end of June, I believe I was sitting at 37 left to go. So that puts me down to 34 hats left that I would like to make before the 1st of November. So I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room. It is a bit toasty warm, really toasty warm. It is actually 93 degrees in here now. It has gone up since I came in earlier, which would have been yesterday's video. It's gone up 3 degrees, maybe because I've been in here moving around and changing things around. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room, and I will see you right back here for my next video.